passive income because, of course, you want to have a revenue system, a saving system, and an investing system. And in each of those three, you can create automation. Now, there is nothing really like passive income where you do nothing. But there are income streams that when you build them up, then they work 24/7. They work while you sleep, they work while you're on holidays. And this channel is all about revenue systems that work while you sleep, saving systems that work all the time, and investment systems that also work for you when you sleep, when you're awake, 24/7. These things work for you. Because this is the only way you get out of the treadmill and regain the freedom and become an investor. Not just an operator or a business owner, but an investor on top of it, so that you have multiple revenue streams, because together this makes a resilient overall thing, so that you can live the free life and the life on your terms, and can spend more time with your dearest one and on the things that interest you really. So over the last decades, I have fired myself from operations. So I have my revenue streams, and you should have the same thing. You should have revenue systems These are multiple income streams from your business, where at some point the business does not need you to operate, and you work on the business but not in the business. This is what we teach at the Strategy Sprints, in the Strategy Sprints team. This is what you can learn for just 29 bucks if you enroll in the Growth Festival. It's literally 29 bucks for the next 36 days. This is how you create your revenue streams that work 24/7, also independent of you. As soon as you have revenue streams, now you need saving systems. Saving, what is saving? Saving is the net profitability. So you will have gross margin, operating margin, and net margin, and I hope they are around 60%, 70%, 80% of what you do. So it's the profit rate, how much really stays with you at the end of the month. It's not revenue, it's not cash flow, it's profit, net profit. And parts of these net profits you want to reinvest in your investment system. How much? Only the ones that you don't need, the surplus money. So everything that you won't need in the next 8 weeks, that becomes your investment money. And what do you do with that investment money? If you follow this channel, you will learn not to go for the 100x, but to go for the 10x. So you put in 10k and you make 121k in our case with our method. By just picking your top 10, you are wrong about 7, you are right about 3. 3 of them do 10x, and then you make out of 10k, you make 121k. And with this one, part of it goes back into your saving system, gets reinvested, and part of it becomes even a little new revenue system, because that you will take to the bank and take home and enjoy with your family and your dearest ones. If you don't know the drill, there is an own video about that, but also let me quickly share this with you. How do we 10x? Because we don't go for 100x. 100x would take you 100 hours a week. We don't want to do that. It's much more realistic if you put in just 1 hour per day, that in round 1, 3 of them will fail, 7 you will be wrong with your assumption, but 3 times you will be right, they will 10x, and then you make out of 10k, you made 23k. Round 2, you put it 23k again in, and you just nail 3 and you lose 7 bets, and you are around 52k. In the third round you will reach 121k with this method that we teach here for free on the channel. You just have to pick your top 10. For example, these were some of our top 10s last year. You just have to pick your top 10, follow our analysis. We're analyzing cool stuff every day here on the channel. With these data points, you create your own investment system. You pick your top 10, 3 of them, you nail them, and you can 10x in 3 rounds. Now, what happens with that? That money, then you can go and invest and also stake. What is staking? So, let's say you have now your investment money, you have your investment system. And now, while you hold your top 10 coins, some of them can create you even more. So let's say your top 10 coins with 3, you get it right, with 7, they are losers. But, and so 10k become 121k, right? That's one machine, one engine working. The other engine is that all the 10, while you hold them, you can let them work also and do an average of 6% on the side. Now can you say, what? How is that possible? That is possible via staking. Now, is staking risky? Yes, because you introduce a third-party risk. And whenever you introduce a third-party risk, there is a risk. But it's really the same if you just have it on your bank, because your bank is also a third-party. And they do not guarantee everything. They do just guarantee up to 100k, and some banks up to 250,000k, and everything above they say we can't guarantee it, so it's also risky. Now, what can you stake? So we will see that from our top 10 of last year, we have bought the top 10 and we have been staking Avalanche, we have been staking Bitcoin, ETH, and with all this together, we have done 3k per month in addition. So this is growing, but in addition, you can do 3k without basically doing nothing. And we have been staking Curve, Polkadot, Chainlink, Polygon, and I will show you how you can do it. Solana. And that can make you 2 to 3k per month in addition. And some of them you need to commit for a while. For example, for AVAX, I had to commit to 12 months. But others, you don't have to commit. Solana, Bitcoin, you don't have to commit to anything. They are liquid. You can take them anytime. Let's see some examples. Some examples where you can stake are Nexo, Exodus, Celsius. And in Celsius, for example, here, if you stake for 1 year, but you don't have to, then you can get on your Matic, you can get an APY of 11%. You can stake your ETH for 6.72%. I'm not paid by Celsius, it's working well. And what else do we have? You can stake your Bitcoin. You can stake, let's see which one I would trust and recommend. USDC, 12%. You can stake your... So again, is there a risk? Yes. Is there anything that has no risk? No. Chainlink, 3.7% with Chainlink. It's one on our top 10. What else can you... Decentraland. It was last year on our top 10. Might qualify this year, but they have to show me a little bit more. Compound, 5.78. Don't touch basic attention token. It's a utility token. We don't recommend utility tokens. They are done for utility, not for investing. Polkadot, 11%. Polkadot, I was really bullish on and it did really well. Luna is one of our new entries in our top 10, 6.35% for Luna, not bad. So these are some examples, and you don't have to. This is Celsius, but you can watch also Exodus. It's liquid again, so you can take it out any time. And these are some of the options there. So staking can be your friend. Is it risky? Yes. How does it work? Why does it work? Well, it's the same thing that your bank does. You put 10K onto your bank account. Your bank gives you, I don't know, 0.7% interest on that. While the 10K are on the bank account, your bank works with those 10K and they make around 40% out of it because they know how to work capital. And of that 40%, they give you some percentages, maybe 0.7%, 1.5%. I don't know what your bank is giving you. And the same thing is done by Celsius, Nexo, or Exodus, or whatever you choose. There's Curve Finance. I have been staking Curve Finance on, so the Curve DAO token on Convex, and that has brought 63% APY, which is not a scam. It's a healthy non-inflationary system. It's fine. It reduces itself over time, but right now it's a very interesting way, and that's much higher, of course, of what you get from your bank. So you have one more option here. Is it risky? Yes. Is there anything that is not risky? I don't know of. So now you have more ideas on how you might create your revenue systems, saving systems, and investment systems. And if you go, Simon, but I don't have the money to invest, well, then let's get you some money. Enter the Grow Festival for $29. You will learn how to sell, how to lead, how to adapt, how to see around corners, how to market. This is where you learn the core skills from the 9 top experts in this field, and it's just $29 in the next 36 days, and even later it's just $99, so it's a bargain if you create revenue systems that, as you can see, you can then stack upon with saving systems and investment systems and let that capital work for you while you sleep. Not a bad idea, huh? Okay. Hope that helps. Keep rolling, everybody.